Hello everybody, how are you doing? Today I'm going to do a review on the USS Iowa, as well as Enhanced Movement Mod, as well as Mocap Melee. Now, we're starting off with the USS Iowa, which is a United States Navy battleship, and it is really big, and I think it's the biggest ship in ArmA. The USS Nimitz, which is the aircraft carrier, might slightly be larger, or smaller, but I'm not entirely sure. I didn't do a skill test or anything like that. I'd say the pros of the ship would be the ability to be able to walk on the deck and climb ladders and going to the actual bridge. You can't walk on it while moving though, so be alert on that. You can land helicopters on it, which is also pretty damn cool. You can also take off helicopters while it's moving, so that's really cool. The big cannons are operating. You can actually use them, you can drive the ship, you can do everything with the ship. Now the cons of this is unfortunately the ship's nearly indestructible armor. I placed down 8 of these ships against one of them, and even though 8 ships were firing at this one ship at once, it did not suffer any damage, which is really unfortunate. Also, it's not multiplayer compatible, which is really unfortunate because in multiplayer it will not show up, it will crash your players' games, so it's practically unusable. I won't be using it unfortunately because of that reason. You can't use it in multiplayer, but nevertheless it is a great add-on. So if you're a guy that tends to play single player games on ArmA 3 and you would like to support a great mod, then I'd recommend you vote for the USS Iowa. For single player purposes, it's great. The next add-on is Enhanced Movement, which allows you to climb and jump. The climbing function allows you to just climb on objects that are just tall enough, and so you don't have to traverse around them. And the jumping function allows you to jump from one building or one platform to another. So essentially it adds parkouring to ArmA 3. As shown here, you can climb on top of buildings, and then additionally with the jumping function you can jump from one building to another. Now in a urban environment, this is purely awesomeness in my opinion. However, there are some bugs like getting stuck in a wall or sustaining damage. However, these bugs can be fixed. I hope they will be fixed. And, well, besides that, it is truly an awesome modification. The next add-on is Mocap Melee, which allows you to stealthily take down as well as punch and kick players and AIs. AIs are a bit more difficult because they tend to alert others, other AIs that are in the area when they get in combat. But for players, it is amazing. You can sneak up on a player, snap their necks, or choke them. It's truly awful, but a great system, and also adds in this other thing that ArmA was always missing, which is melee. So there's various animations, there's various techniques. The controls are relatively easy and all configurable. Shown here, you can actually choke people to death. The latency that you can see on the animations occurs now and then. Also depends on the ping of the other player or the AI. But besides all that, great add-on, 10 out of 10. And that's just about it for this review today. I figured I'd just share my thoughts on these mods. I was looking forward to these mods, having them released. Really happy. I'm still going to use Mocap Melee. The USS Iowa, unfortunately due to multiplayer complications, I won't be using that. And as long as the enhanced movement allows you to teleport across the map into a vehicle, I won't be using that either. But once those things get fixed, I will definitely use these mods, and they'll be awesome. I certainly hope that this video was useful to you, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.